Chit-Chat on Chit-Chat, and today we have a very special guest, Mr. Josh Robarts. All right, thank you. Well, thank you for being on the show. It's great to have you here. And,
yeah, it's good to be here.
And for anyone who missed you, you were at the casino night.
I was.
Performing, and you are a semi-pro magician.
Yes.
Yes, and that's very cool. So how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing magic roughly 4 years, at least seriously.
Okay.
I've always had a passion for it.
And that started back in high school, or was it college?
Started near the end of high school, beginning of college.
Okay, so you're almost done here at college.
Yes, I will be graduating soon, hopefully.
And is this something you consider like a very serious passion?
Yeah, I take it pretty seriously. I put enough time in it that I really should take it seriously. So.
Very cool.
And I'd love to pursue it after college. So.
It's a lot of practice. It sounds like just all the things you do.
Anytime I'm not doing homework or classwork, I'm usually have a deck of cards in my hand, one way or another.
Very cool, and it was great to see some of the things that you did at casino night. Some of the tricks, a lot of sleight of hand, a lot of really snazzy things with cards. And would you mind showing us a few of those things right now?
Absolutely, that'd be fine.
All right.
All right, so I do stick mostly to cards. It's what I'm comfortable with, but I can do a few other things, which I'll show a little bit later.
All right.
But why don't we start with this? If you would please just say stop as I refer on the side.
Okay. Stop.
Right there. Okay, we'll cut the cards, and you can take that card. Remember it?
Okay.
Put it back in. Now I'm not going to touch the deck of cards anymore. I'm just going to basically ask you to focus on your card.
Okay.
So it's lost in the deck, but it's not lost in your mind.
It's right there. I got it.
You can concentrate on it, and if you would just look right here, I'm going to try and read subtle body language a little bit. So I'm going to ask you questions, but I don't want you to respond out loud. So I'll ask you if it's black or red, and instantly, without you saying anything, I know you have a red card because of the way you reacted. So try and keep a poker face, but now if it's a red card, it has to be a heart or a diamond. Heart, diamond, diamond, or heart. It's definitely a diamond now because of the way you reacted. And when it comes to cut diamonds, you have low numbers, high numbers, and face cards. And I know instantly it's not a face card, it's definitely a number because you reacted more to that word. And I'm going to say it's a low number because you seem to react more to that. And I'm going to say low numbers people usually consider 2, 3, 4, and since it's definitely not 4, so it's got to be 2 or 3. Was 2, 3, 3 of diamonds.
Yes, it was. Wow. It's like Gandalf is here with us. That's very impressive. Okay.
That's just some basic magic. We can try a little bit fancier sleight of hand, which involves a little bit more interesting cuts. So we'll use someone from behind the camera because they don't do much. If you could just say stop for me.
Stop.
We'll mix the cards up a little bit. And shuffle so there's no way I can find what it is. And so you know what it is, and hopefully the people at home know what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and find it in kind of a weird way. You take it right there. That's not your card, correct? This way, snap. Change it. Is that your card?
That is my card.
There we go. That's sleight of hand.
That's crazy. It's very cool. Wow. Okay. I gotta shake your hand again. That was amazing. All right. Thank you. And when you started this, was there like some point where you just knew like this was something you see it someplace and you loved it, or how did this start for you?
It started. I've always had a real interest in it. When I was young, I used to buy the dollar store magic kits. Everyone gets them, and they play with them for the car ride home, and then throw them away because they're pieces of junk.
Right.
But my uncle, when I was visiting him down in Delaware, showed me a card trick, and it was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. He wasn't professional. He just something he knew 1 or 2 tricks. Showed it to me, and it ignited a passion. Like I wanted to know how he done it. I begged and begged, and he never told me. So.
Do you know now?
I do know now. It's less impressive now, but...
Oh, room's a joke. But it still looks very cool. Was it one of the ones you just showed us? Or?
No, it's a little bit different. I might show you. But, so I went on YouTube and started searching for clips of David Copperfield, David Blaine, stuff like that, and I found a bunch of them. And one of the clips led me to a website, which is an online forum of thousands of magicians all across the world. And it's basically a collection of knowledge of where you can buy books and buy DVDs and where you can learn it. And it slowly opened up this whole new world of talking to professionals in Las Vegas or professionals in China and basically learning from the best of the best, and slowly taught myself through books and DVDs and hours of practice and gotten pretty good at it.
Oh yeah, that was very impressive. And you said you had some other tricks prepared for us?
I do. I have 1 or 2. We're going to have to move the camera.
Okay.
Click here to watch more of Josh Robarts' magic on Chautauqua Chatter.